Okay, so next up in spot number 11 for Forbes's top tech AI companies to invest in for 2023, we have Pltr Technologies. So currently very bullish, way above this moving average, higher highs, higher lows. I like the structure. Market is currently closed. It's sitting at $18.20. If we look at the weekly close, it did gap quite a bit, rejected in this area here, and pulled back a bit. So it's found its area of resistance, but I think it could break this. You can see that it's just a historic zone. That's all that's really happening. Do think it's still very bullish. I think from a technical standpoint, we can break this down. Even last month, very, very bullish. It moved $5 on average. It usually moves $4 a month. The month before it was $3.60. So definitely think it can move $4 again. So now we just got to look at kind of what we want to do for month, and then obviously the end of year projections. So do I think it can keep going up to for the rest of the year? Absolutely. You can see there's a major zone here at roughly between 26.40 and 28.80, $29 kind of thing. Major zone. So that's kind of probably the annual projections, the end of the year projections, I would say, for Pltr. But as far as an entry, so you can see price hit the zone and now it's pulling back a little bit. My first immediate thought of an entry would be right here. As far as a monthly range, like we said, it's about $4. So if we decided that this was the high for the month, which it very well could be, at about 20.25, then our low for the month would be 16.25, based on a $4 monthly average move, which would put us actually directly in this zone. So based on that, I like that a lot, and I think that that adds up really well. So I'd be looking for price to come back down into this zone, around the $16.25, $16. $16 would even be better. It'd be the bottom of this zone. It would be a whole number. I think $16 would be a great buy if given the right price action once price hits this zone, and then targeting obviously this most recent high, and then for the end of the year as an investment, long-term kind of play would be into this zone, between 26.40 and 26.80 for sure. Somewhere in this zone I could see it going. But on a monthly aspect, as far as right now, I would wait for price to come down into this zone. I wouldn't buy it before then. Just reason being is price came into this area and has been rejected. You can see Thursday's candle came into the zone, rejected, pulled back, and the following day, Friday, bearish close, bearish engulfing. So there's definitely some selling pressure in this zone. So just let price come back down to between $16.25 and $16 at this previous area of support, and then as long as you start seeing some rejection in this area and you see some wicks forming, you see some higher highs, higher lows start to form on the smaller time frames, ideally the 4 hour, you see price come to the zone, come back up a little bit, come down even lower, and then or not as low, I guess, and then start making higher highs. Then you're good to go for your entry. And you still have, let's see, all of September, October, November, December kind of thing. I think you're good to go. It moves on average $4 a month, like we discussed. So from the $16 range, technically the $26 range is only 2.5 months away. So that would be totally within range for the year. I think that's a very, very possible outcome. I think this is still very bullish. It's way above this moving average. It's telling me nothing else. Like it's not telling me anything against that. So I think Pltr Technologies is a definite buy for 2023. I think it's from a technical standpoint, it makes sense to enter, buy it at about $16.25, and hold it to $26, $27 for sure. So to finish off the year. So that's Pltr Technologies. That's number 11 on Forbes' list of tech companies heavily invested in AI for 2023.